23. First item is to approve the June 8, 2023 minutes. Do I have a motion for that? All right, motion, give me some.
Second.
All in favor? All right, any opposed? All right, motion carried. And then also to approve June 22nd, 2023 special meeting minutes. So I have a motion for that. All right, right there. Second. All right, all in favor? Okay, any opposed? All right, motion carried. And then to, a motion for approval to renew loan number 46589392238, and that has to do with the Splash Park. So do I have a motion for that?
Can I, what is it? I don't even know what you're talking about. I hate to ask that, but
It is the money that we took out, this, actually it's kind of, it was a park rehab loan. We took out it when we first.
Oh, it's not the Splash Park?
It is, but that was only half of it at the time. We redone all the buildings, we redone the concession stand.
And it renews every year.
And we built the second ball field with this money.
so how much we owe them?
209.
85.
Yeah, 285.
It was $550 when we started,
We start that
2011.
way before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so while that's on there, I guess we can talk about it, say what's on there. So we're just paying a monthly,
It goes through the restaurant tax, and they pay so much.
What does it mean to renew it?
The bank has to renew it every year.
Okay, every year.
It's a
I have
it's
to
a
sign
no.
Just a note. Oh, okay.
does the
So we
interest
can
rate
pay it
stay the
off.
same locked in, or is it variable?
It's the same.
It's locked in, okay, and
Was
what,
it two?
I'm not sure what it is.
It's very low.
okay, should we, if we ever, this is, and I'm not being funny, I'm trying to be serious. So if we ever have any additional funds, should we put it towards the principal to try to
That
get
would be
that down?
that would be the restaurant tax.
It's good, yeah.
Where we can try to get rid of that eventually, and maybe for 2055 or
In
something?
2011, it's what, been 12 years now.
Yeah, I'd
Would be
say.
better.
Try to get it paid off in less than 20 years or something.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
have it
not
all.
to put us in a bind,
Right,
I'm saying,
but-
Yeah.
can we at least keep that in our,
Yeah,
our mind?
that's the same as we're looking at the others
Yeah, okay.
to do. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No? Do I have a
I'll make
motion?
the motion.
All right, and a second?
The second.
Okay, all in favor? All right, any opposed? Okay. Quick mayor's report, a couple of handouts that you have there. The first one is from the airport board, and it just kind of gives you an idea of the work that's gonna be done there. The first scheduled work is in November, and that's gonna be the clearing, grubbing, environmental mitigation over there for endangered species, fence panel repair, all that, so the bid's going out on that. And then the relocation of Lisa Lane, and the airport itself is starting next year, and then there'll be more after that, so you should have the schedule, the money, all there for you, okay? And then, second item of the pump station, the East Church Street, we cleaned that out. I don't know, have you heard anything from your?
That's a good sign.
Okay. Finally, no. Yeah, so we had it all cleaned out, and we'll probably be focused a little bit more on some of the others.
And I appreciate it, because we had,
Yeah.
you guys had a lot of stuff going during that, and I appreciate
Yeah.
the attention on that, because they are lifelong residents of here and public servants, and I'm glad you could resolve that. I really do appreciate it.
Okay, and there's like 12 pump stations, so we're kinda, gonna say which ones are next, but we'll work on that. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Number 3, the parking lot's sealed and striped at City Park. Looks really good if any of you have been out there. And we appreciate that. And there is a tree that's been removed at the corner of Washington and Bright Street, which I had one person tell me, it's the best thing you've done in 15, or the best thing that's been done around here in 15 years. I said, well, what was that? That tree was cut down at Bright and Washington. I'm going, okay, we'll take it. And then the last one, we have a newspaper that's coming into town, Powell County Patriot. Most of you may have heard about that. And the first edition is August the 8th, so it'll be coming out.
So we can start doing our advertising?
We'll be able to do it in there, yes.
Is it a monthly?
Bi-weekly, yeah, bi-weekly.
Bi-monthly.
Right,
I'm not,
Oh.
yeah, by
Bi-weekly.
Well,
Oh, bi-weekly?
every 2 weeks.
every 2 weeks, according to how you,
Yeah.
you're like me, to me that's bi-monthly, and
Me
then
too.
bi-weekly, every other, you know.
Yeah, we do have some copies.
Where's the office gonna be?
Don't know, they're looking right now. They haven't chosen an office yet, but they're in the process of looking. The gentleman, a really nice guy, met him at the chamber, and he's from Jackson, so, he'll be down here a lot, focusing on, you know, the news as well as obviously sports, city council meetings, and fiscal court, all that, so. Very similar to the Clay City Times, you know, but.
That way we
Yeah,
keep
all the
that
better.
you all happy.
Well, yeah, if you subscribe to it and it comes to you, yes. Or you can say, you can buy it at Kroger, somewhere along the way. Okay, number 6 is our full-time, need a motion for full-time zoning officer, Chris Cheney. Have a motion on that? All right, got that, and a second, all right, all in favor?
What you said was ready to pay yet?
Hmm?
You said it was ready to pay.
Same, $17, it's $17.
Motion needs to have that.
Okay, so we'll get the motion in there for the $17. Okay. The second on that, all in favor? Okay, any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, there are 2 appointments to the tourism board, recommendations. We'll take each of them individually. First one is Ben Rose. This comes from the Stanton Hotel Motel Association, and Billy Abner is the one making that recommendation.
I'll make a motion.
So we make a
Is that the
motion.
only one, or do we have,
There'll be another one here in a minute.
but we can't have 2,
Not on the
Yeah.
same motion.
No, not on the same motion.
but we can have 2, we're gonna
We
put
have
2
to
people
have
on?
Yes.
Okay, Billy just gave us one name.
But,
Well, Billy's, he does his part, the other one comes from another association.
Okay, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he only gave us one name, Billy did, to choose. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
all right.
no, there were 3 names.
And when we cut,
And he
okay.
reckons, they always do 1, 2, 3.
Who's Ben Road? I don't know.
you know Ben?
You know, Kim used to be the
Kim
teacher.
Rose, high school?
Are you saying roads or roads?
Rose.
Rose.
He works for Pepsi.
Well,
No, he left Pepsi.
Little Debbie,
Little
he's Little
Debbie.
Debbie.
Little Debbie, okay.
I can say
Did you-
roads, I'm sorry.
did I say
wrote down
roads?
Roads.
I said Rose.
He can't hear.
I can't hear a thing.
Really only
Really
gave
stopped
one
that.
name?
No, he gave 3.
He gave 3?
They all gave 3.
Okay, so you just chose that one?
Well, that was one that was recommended, yes.
And
Yeah.
number 1 on the
Okay, you have a motion on that? I guess, do we?
I make a
Okay,
motion.
motion second. Okay, all in favor? All right, any opposed? All right, motion carried. The second one, which comes from, the Kentucky Restaurant Association, that's Pete Thomas. And it also was recommended from the Red River Chamber, that's the Debbie Tipton, and that's Eric Griggs.
Griggs,
Griggs. Eric
Bowl.
Griggs.
who is it?
The bowl one that does the.
bowstrings?
Bowl
Yeah,
strings.
has the business there.
Gas, yeah, gas.
Yes,
bowl.
Gas bowstrings.
Okay, have a motion on that?
I'll make a motion.
All right, second. All right, all in favor? Did you get it?
Oh.
Motion carried. Okay.
Do we have the resignation letters of all the people that had resigned off the other one?
Yes, we do.
Can we see those? Cause weren't those like to us too?
Sure, they can see.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, just see Teresa.
We'll give them to you, Brandon.
Okay.
I thought we filed. No? Okay, either way, we'll
We'll
give
give
it,
them to you.
we'll give them to you. We're a team here. Okay. I got, two maintenance worker recommendation. One is a full-time and one is a part-time position. The first one is a full-time. They will begin work, July 31st, and that's Greg Allen Jr. at $15.34 an hour. And that's the max that we have in our scale. Greg Allen Jr.
And he's trained, he's experienced.
Not really, no. I mean, you know, we only had, basically 5 applications came in, 1 part-time, 4 full-time. One of them that I spoke to said no. The other 2 just didn't kind of pass, you know, the background. And so this is the only and that used to be Allen Heating and, Air, yeah, yeah, that's his son,
dad, yeah.
his dad, and this is his son.
Cause he passed away suddenly, didn't he?
Good, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Alright, and a second?
I'm sorry. Who is this now?
Greg.
Greg Allen
I
Jr.,
don't know who that is.
Allen Heating and Air, his dad passed
Oh,
away.
His dad passed
Yeah.
away of COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a son. I knew Joey was on one.
His,
So does
his
he have,
son-in-law
does he have
took
life
over.
experience and all that stuff?
He's just a maintenance worker, he'll be trained,
He trained.
yeah. You know, he can do the
He's trained
simple things like read a meter and stuff, but he'll be under training probably under Richard, for several. That's until he gets to the point where he's comfortable. But even when he does things by himself, I mean, Richard's gonna be there, watch and make sure he's going on.
Okay.
$15.34 an hour, okay, did we get the motion in a
I made a
second?
motion.
And a second,
I'll second.
alright, all in favor? Good. Motion, any opposed? Motion carried. The, part-timer, is 16 hours, that's 2 days, basically, no benefits or anything. His name is Gerald Hudson. He relocated here from, Jackson. He got flooded out with the, flood that was up there. And so he's down there on Derrickson Lane, and he wants to work 2 days a week, so. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or however they wanna work it, will be, Carlos, and he'll do Thursday, Friday. He'll do 16 hours a week at $15 an hour.
Does he have any experience?
His experience, he doesn't really have any experience in this particular area. His experience is in electricity, and those kind of things, but he's he's willing to do it, hard worker, about 60 some years old, something like that, but, he's ready to go. His name is Gerald Hudson, Hudson. Okay, do I have a motion for Gerald Hudson at 15 an hour? Alright, got it, and a second?
I'll second.
Alright, got it. All in favor? Okay. Any opposed? Motion carried. With that, Carlos Rogers, I think everybody knows Carlos, he's a hard worker, he's been around quite a few years. We were going to raise his pay rate to $11.67. And I would like to see us raise it to $15 an hour, part-time, no benefits. The most that a part-time can work is 100 hours a month, that's the maximum. And so, I just think that's fair since, Gerald, since we've approved, him to do that. So, I'd like to have a motion for that.
How much does Carlos work now?
He works, he can only
Does he
work
work,
100
does
hours.
he,
Yeah, he
every
does
time
three-
work his 100 hours a month?
Yeah, he
He
does,
gets 24 a week.
yeah, 24 a week.
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just
48 every
three
day.
8 hours.
Uh-huh.
The others are making more places.
Oh, yeah, I know, I just wanted to know if he worked 100 hours a month, if he ended up working.
It's
that.
just a little less than that, yeah.
I mean,
I make the motion.
Alright, got a motion and a second, okay, all in favor? Okay, motion carried, any opposed? And then number 10, S&E Underground replacing cabin care for drainage project at City Park. Back in March, we approved cabin care, that's Dustin Baker. He has not been able to get to that, so he's not gonna be able to get to it for another 2 months. So we need to get that done so we can put the fence in there and then get the lights done. So, S&E Underground is replacing him. On the bid, S&E Underground was to do the bore anyway, they're already gonna do that. This is Scott Smith, he's here in town, he does a really good job, and so he can do that for us this week. And then we can get that done and move on to the fence, and then move on to the lights. So,
same price?
same price, yeah. So I have a motion on it?
So what happened to the contract with Baker?
The first one.
They just mutually agreed to go
Yeah,
away
they
with it?
mutual agreement, yeah, Chad Poe, I talked to him, and I talked to Chad, and everybody's in agreement. And Dustin and Scott know each other.
So, okay, yeah, and this other one's got all the workers' comp and all that other stuff?
Yeah, we got his insurance, his 1099,
Required, okay.
everything's good. Do we need to say the price? No?
We've already approved the
Yeah,
first
we've already
contract.
approved it. We're just changing, all we're doing is changing
You're
contract.
good, just do a motion to substitute.
Okay. Do I have a motion to substitute S&E Underground and carry, okay, got that in a second. And all in favor? Okay, motion carried. And any opposed? No. Okay, number 11, you should have received the final budget, profit and loss for 22-23. So, take a look at that. And if there's any questions, any comments, we'll try to answer that. Page 1, anything there? Okay. Page 2, you got it?
Yeah, I had it on the phone, I was gonna
Yeah,
save my time.
it's hard on the phone, see the thing. Page 2, anything? All right.
I think we discussed it in bed.
Okay, all right.
I say we go New Year.
Sounds like somebody's got dinner date.
I looked it over before I came.
Yeah, I think it did. Well, you can see the final figures. We got a lot of work to do ahead of us, and we're gonna focus a little bit more on that in our next meetings to come. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Oh, wait, we gotta make a motion.
Oh, yes, I got the dinner date, no. Anyway, do we have a motion to accept the final budget for 22-23? All right, here, and second, okay. All in favor? All right, any opposed? Okay, adjournment, do I have a motion for adjournment here, and a second? All in favor? All right, any opposed? All right, thank you. Thank you, audience, for being here.
How are you?
Good, how you doing? Good.